For the longest time now, TikTok has been known to be the home of some of the most dangerous challenges the internet has ever seen. To list a few of them off, there once was a TikTok trend where TikTokers would literally light themselves on fire. Another one where people would file their teeth down just to make their smile look a little bit better. And there was even a TikTok challenge where the sole intention of it was to break somebody's skull. It was literally named the Skull Breaker Challenge. Point is, TikTok is terrible. With that being said, hello people, Keyboy here, and welcome back to another episode of TikTok is Terrible. Today, we have once again another dangerous TikTok challenge. This challenge is all about cooking some chicken in NyQuil. Yep, you heard me right. People are cooking chicken in NyQuil. That medicine that you take whenever you're a little bit sick and you're trying to fall asleep and, you know, it makes you a little sleepy. Yeah, I guess that people think that it makes for a great chicken recipe. There's so many things wrong with this. Not only is it absolutely disgusting, but it's also deadly. Like, you could die if you follow this recipe. Like, I'm not even joking here, alright? Just wait. Do not attempt anything you see in this video. This video is made to educate viewers on the dangers of following challenges like this. It is meant to deter anyone from participating. So this is from an article by The Sun. It starts off with, what is the sleepy chicken TikTok trend? TikTok is well known for the number of entertaining crazes which take social media by storm. Culinary tips and hacks are a niche trend on the platform. The sleepy chicken challenge took over the food corner of TikTok, and the recipe is raising concern among viewers. Social media users are troubled by the list of ingredients necessary to concoct sleepy chicken. You know, it's kind of good to see that a lot of people are actually troubled by this and concerned by the recipe. There are definitely a lot of people who are actually trying this challenge for some reason, and they're like recording it and posting them trying it on TikTok. And you know, they just do that for a little bit of fame and all that, you know, some TikTok likes. However, there are a lot of dangers that go into doing this challenge, and them even like attempting it just for a TikTok is very dangerous, and we'll see why later on in this video. So the way that people are making this quote-unquote sleepy chicken is by using over-the-counter drugs such as NyQuil. Sleepy chicken or NyQuil chicken challenge involves the user braising chicken breasts with at least half a bottle of NyQuil flu and cold medicine. I'm sorry, what? A half a bottle of NyQuil? Who the hell comes up with this? Like, genuinely, who's sitting there cooking some chicken and they're like, huh, you know what this chicken needs? It could use, I'd say, half a bottle of NyQuil. Like, tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how that scenario actually happens in real life, because guess what? It did. That scenario literally played out in someone's house, and they decided to make a TikTok about it and make a whole recipe around it and post it. The user then braises the chicken breast until it is fully cooked and takes on the blue coloring associated with NyQuil. Alright, so somehow, some way, somebody out there came up with the idea to cook chicken in NyQuil. And now that's already incredibly, absolutely stupid. I literally don't think anything could be more dumb than that. However, whenever the chicken's finished cooking in the NyQuil, they see that the chicken literally turned the color blue. And I saw this TikTok. I saw it with my own eyes. I can't show it on YouTube because YouTube hates it. And you know, it makes sense. I don't think that that should be on YouTube either. But the dude literally eats the chicken after it's cooked and it's blue. He eats blue fucking chicken. Like, are you serious? I mean, already we know that the dude is extremely stupid because he's cooking chicken in NyQuil, but then for him to actually eat it after not only being cooked in NyQuil, but after seeing that the chicken itself is literally blue, you're insane. Like, you're actually insane if you do this. I do not understand how this person exists. I don't live on the same planet as this dude, all right? He has to be from some mere galaxy that somehow got access to our YouTube and not his, and it posted, and now it's here on this planet instead. I swear to God, there's no way that this dude exists. This is absolutely insane. The boiling of NyQuil causes the medicine to become more concentrated, which could then lead to health consequences. Now, this is actually foreshadowing some of the dangers of doing this challenge. One of the big ones is actually just the fact that you're boiling NyQuil in a pan. And we'll talk about why that's so bad in just a moment. It's in this next article that we're going to be looking at from Forbes. This is just the section section where they talk about the dangers of the sleepy chicken challenge. In the first one, they just kind of talk about why it's disgusting to eat NyQuil infused chicken, which I think is quite obvious to all of us. Nobody here probably wants to eat NyQuil chicken. I don't think it looks appetizing or sounds good whatsoever, especially because the fact that it's blue, and also NyQuil tastes like absolute shit. I don't know why they would want to use that as a flavoring. Whatever, you know, whatever gets trending on TikTok, whatever gets those views, am I right? And then in the next section of this article, it says, secondly, boiling off the water in a medication could make it much more concentrated and thus raise the risk of an overdose. The risks of an overdose depend on what specific ingredients in the medicine. Different cold and cough medicines may have different ingredients, but common active ingredients include dextromethorphan, acetaminophen, and antihistamines. I think I got that one right. Like doxylamine succinate. Too much dextromethorphan, an opioid that's commonly in cough suppressants, can result in drowsiness, dizziness, seizures, nausea, vomiting, changes in blood pressure, constipation, breathing problems, blurry vision, twitching, palpitations, that does not sound fun, high fevers, hallucinations, brain damage, and coma. So anybody out there who decides to make sleepy chicken has the possibility to suffer from any of these conditions. May I remind you that brain damage, comas, and seizures were among that list of conditions. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you whatsoever. Alright, already I never had any intent to want to even think about doing this challenge. Seriously, if anybody out there was like, huh, maybe it would be fun and quirky if I cook some chicken in NyQuil and posted it on TikTok. Don't freaking do it. Do not do it. Do you really think that it's worth going into a coma or having a seizure or having permanent brain damage over some TikTok views? You cannot be serious. It is not worth it. Do not make sleepy chicken, please. Forbes has this little funny haha in this article. It says, it can also lead to impaired judgment, such as deciding to cook chicken in cold and cough medication. Honestly, Forbes, that was pretty hilarious. You're even funnier than me. GG. And if you thought that that first list of all these conditions that I read that could happen if you do this challenge was it, you're absolutely wrong. There is so much more. Just sit down and listen. Too much acetaminophen could damage your liver and lead to liver failure. Too much doxylamine succinate can result in dry mouth, dilated pupils, rhabdomyolysis, that sounds terrible, insomnia, night terrors, hallucinations, seizures, and death. So, if you do this challenge, you could literally die. That's it, your life's over because you thought it would be cool to cook chicken and NyQuil. Yeah, whoever came up with this is literally a monster. They should be behind bars. I swear to God. Telling people to cook chicken and NyQuil whenever I could literally kill them. Yeah, great. That's a good TikTok video idea. Who comes up with this shit, man? I could say it a million times. I'll say it a billion times. Who the hell is coming up with these freaking TikTok challenges? I don't get it. Then it goes on to say, actually, too much of any of these can lead to death. So, yeah, not a good idea. Not a good idea whatsoever. I don't even know why anybody would ever think it's a good idea, but it is not a good idea. Oh, and you thought that was all? You thought that was all the dangers of the sleepy chicken challenge? Well, once again, you're wrong. Thirdly, inhaling vapors of the medication is essentially taking the medication. So, you have no way of controlling how much medication is making it into your body. This in turn can make overdosing even more likely. So, you know, eating it might have been bad, okay, because you're having way too much NyQuil, but the fact that you're even just cooking NyQuil and inhaling the vapors is even more dangerous than eating the chicken alone. So imagine anybody following this trend, right? They're cooking the chicken and NyQuil, the vapors are getting inhaled into their system, and they're taking a bunch of NyQuil there, and then they're gonna go and eat the NyQuil infused chicken and have even more NyQuil that they shouldn't be having, and then they're gonna overdose and probably freaking die. You know, this is really high up there on the dumb TikTok challenges thing meter, because there's just so many ways you can die from this. It's just not a good idea whatsoever. I mean, obviously it's not a good idea, but like, this is actually really dangerous. I know you thought that that was it, all right? Because I thought that that was it. I thought that there was no other dangers of this challenge. We pretty much covered them all, and you know, it was really bad already. But there's one final danger. Finally, heating a medication can change the properties in different ways. It can be like a box of really bad and potentially chocolates. I'm sorry, what? You never know what you're gonna get. I don't know what the article is saying there, but I can pick out of there that heating the medicine is also bad. I think that what they're trying to say is that whenever you heat a medication like NyQuil, it can change the properties of some of the ingredients inside, and it can make some of those ingredients more toxic or possibly more lethal. Overall, just heating NyQuil is so bad, not only from the vapors, but also for many other reasons like the one that we just read there. And yeah, do not do the Sleepy Chicken Challenge. I hope that you took that away from this video, because overall, it's pretty freaking dangerous. And yeah, bye. Haven't seen enough? I got you. Check out this video right here. I'll see you over there.